Let's get into the blueprint mindset. Today's episode, what you're not changing, you're choosing.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Mindset. This is the place where excuses get exposed, dreams get resuscitated, and your calling gets the microphone. I'm Abraham Gardner, and today, this ain't just another episode. This is the message. Today, we break open the pages of my new book. What you're not changing, you're choosing. This isn't a motivational pep talk. This is a mirror. And some of y'all have been avoiding it too long. If you're ready to finally step into the life you were born to lead, not the life you've been tolerating, then lean in and let's go.
Come on, Abe, I've seen the journey firsthand. This book, it's bold, it's raw, it's real. Let's tell the people why you had to write it, why they need it, and what happens when they start living the blueprint. Let's take it to the beginning. Where did this message come from? What hit you so deep that you had to stop everything and say, this has to be said?
It was a morning I'll never forget. No noise, no distractions, just me and the truth. I looked around at the areas of my life that were stuck and I couldn't point the finger anymore. It wasn't my past. It wasn't my boss. It wasn't my childhood. It was my choices. It was the patterns I kept feeding. It was the decisions I made in private that were creating pain in public. That morning I heard it like a shout inside me. What you're not changing, you're choosing. That line was like lightning. It lit up everything. The weight I was carrying, I was choosing to carry it. The cycles I hated, I was choosing to stay in them. The story I kept replaying about who hurt me, who didn't believe in me, I was choosing to let it define me.
Man, that really hits home. So many people are out here managing their pain instead of moving through it. We get so good at surviving, we forget that we were made and meant to thrive.
Exactly. I realized something right then. If I didn't take responsibility for my life, who would? That's when the book was born. I started writing the truths I needed to hear, not what made me feel better, but what made me better.
You talk a lot in the book about how comfort can keep you stuck, but you don't just mention it, you go after it. Can you give us a little more on that?
Mike, listen, comfort is the enemy of growth. It's that soft pillow that becomes a coffin for your dreams. Let me break it down like this. You want to grow, but you don't want to stretch. You want results, but you don't want resistance. You want the promise, but you run from the process. Comfort is seductive. It whispers lies like you're doing enough. You don't need to change yet. Just wait until Monday. Just wait for motivation. But here's the truth. Motivation won't rescue you. Discipline will.
Can you say that again for the people in the back?
Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. I tell people in my workshops, if you wait to feel like it, you're already losing. Purpose don't knock. It requires pursuit. So in the book, I dig into that comfort zone. I call it what it is, a trap with nice furniture. It feels good, but it's robbing you. Every day you stay stuck there is a day you let your potential rot. Let me be real. Your life is the result of your choices, not your wishes, not your intentions. Choices. If your mindset is toxic, you chose to keep feeding it. If your habits are holding you back, you chose them. And if your circle doesn't inspire you, it's because you stopped guarding your gates. Now, I'm not saying you chose every pain or every trauma, but I am saying this. You choose what happens next.
That's strong. So many people think accountability is blame, but what you're saying is that accountability is a kind of freedom.
Yes. When I started taking radical ownership over my choices, I stopped being a victim of my circumstances. And I asked the reader straight up, what patterns are you protecting? What dysfunction are you defending? What future are you forfeiting because you're afraid to face yourself? The truth hurts, but it also heals because once you see it, you can change it.
Let's talk about the exercises. This isn't just a book, it's a personal trainer for the soul. You put these questions in that demand a level of honesty from within.
Absolutely. Because I'm not trying to impress the reader, I'm trying to free them. Some of y'all been lying to yourself so long, you started calling it normal. So I wrote questions that cut past the surface, stuff like, what do you complain about the most and why haven't you changed it? What identity are you clinging to that's no longer serving you? Who do you need to forgive to stop bleeding on people who didn't cut you? These questions don't come for your comfort. They come for your character. They come for your clarity. And the best part, the moment you write your answers, you break the spell, you stop pretending, and you start progressing.
You always say, if you want to lead others, lead yourself first. Break that down for us.
You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't build a team if you're crumbling in silence. Before I'm a coach, a father, a speaker, I'm a man who wakes up every day and leads Abraham Gardner first. And some of y'all want to build empires, but you can't even build a morning routine. In the book, I share a simple blueprint. Lead your mind, lead your habits, lead your conversations, lead your internal world, or the external world will break you.
And that legacy piece,
Your legacy ain't what you leave behind, it's what you build now. It's every choice, every discipline, every apology, every dream you breathe life into. Your lifestyle should be proof of your leadership. And if it's not, you know what to do. Listen, you don't need another podcast to hype you up. You need a reminder that the power was always in you. What you're not changing, you're choosing. This book is your blueprint, but you are the builder. Turn the page, face the truth, do the work. You're not waiting on a sign, you're waiting on you.
This episode was fire, Abe. To everyone listening, go grab the book, sit with it, resonate in it, then come back and tell us what in you is changing.
This is the blueprint.